All right, so I hope that today you'll take some notes. You've got a pen and a piece of paper.
如果可以的话，记得把今天的东西记下来。
And we'll talk about some concepts that I've learned through my experience in Nu Skin that hopefully can help some of you.
我会跟你们聊一聊我透过这么多年在如新事业里面累积起来的经验，希望能够让你们学到一些东西。
All right, so today we're going to embark on something called Nu Skin 2.0.
所以呢，今天我们的这个主题呢，叫做进到2.0版的如新事业。
As I've been traveling around the world and speaking to different groups of people, I've been telling them that as soon as your company gets to $1 billion in business, like Nu Skin has done recently, at that point you really are able to play the game. Before that, pretty hard to play the really big game. But now, we're $1 billion plus, we get to play the game.
在我旅行了这么多国家以来，我告诉非常多我遇到的团队，我告诉他们，一旦你的公司在收入上超过了10亿美元，那才真的算是在玩这个游戏。否则的话，如果没有达到这个收入的公司呢，基本上不算能够进场玩的。所以我们现在已经达到了这个标准之后，表示我们真的可以开始好好玩这场游戏了。
And so today what we'll do is we're going to talk about how the company is going to go to $5 billion in business, $5 billion worldwide.
所以今天我们要来谈谈公司要如何能够在全球创造有50亿美元的收入。
And that will have significant benefits both to you inside the company and also outside the company.
那对于在公司的你们，还有在公司以外的单位呢，会带来极大的一个改变。
So today, this afternoon, I've prepared a presentation that has 12 points.
那我今天下午准备的这个主题呢，总共有12点要跟你们说。
Kind of like the 12 executives you have to be a blue diamond,
就
right?
有点像是说，如果你要上来做，你底下一定要有12个主任。
And so let's talk about each one of these, and I'll give you a few stories about each point as we go through them to make sure that it's clear.
所以呢，在我一点一点的讲的时候呢，每一点我都会加一些小故事，希望能够让你们更加清楚。
All right, number one is you've got to learn to recruit yourself.
第一点，你一定要学习成功的推荐自己。
And we'll talk about that in detail. Number two,
那第二点就是
once you've recruited yourself, you have to get a vision for what can happen for yourself inside Nu Skin.
一旦你成功的推荐自己之后呢，在你心中你一定要有个愿景，就是在如新事业你究竟要什么。
Once you have that vision clearly in your mind, then you need to set some goals regarding that vision.
一旦你有一个很清晰的愿景之后，你就要设定一下跟这愿景有关的目标，很清楚的目标。
Okay? And then the next thing you have to have is you have to have a firm commitment.
那接下来你要拥有的就是一个非常坚定的承诺。
All right? And after a firm commitment, then we have to persevere. You have to have perseverance.
有了坚定的承诺之后呢，你就要继续坚持。
Okay? And sometimes you just have to hang on.
那有些时候呢，你就是需要做的就是紧抓着、紧握着不放。
Okay? All right. Next, you have to learn how to drive lines.
下一件事情你要学习的就是如何带动深度线。
Okay? And we'll talk about that at length today.
今天再稍晚一点，我们会来讲这个部分。
And then you have to learn about replacing executives.
接下来你要做的就是你要注入新血轮的直销主任。
And then we'll talk about becoming a blue diamond. What kind of blue diamond do you want to be?
然后我们再来谈谈成为蓝钻，你到底想成为一个怎么样的蓝钻呢？
And once you get to be a solid blue diamond, then you set goals for the blue diamonds and team elites in your downline.
那一旦你自己成为了一个很稳固、很扎实的蓝钻之后，你就要设定一下，在你的下线中会有多少蓝钻跟多少团体领袖。
And then we'll talk about a global organization.
然后我们来谈谈一个全球的组织。
And number 12 is about giving back.
最后12点是关于回馈。
Okay. How many of you in this room are rubies only? You're just ruby right now.
里面有多少人在这教室里面有多少人？你目前就是红宝，刚到红宝，你就是红宝。
for me, okay.
好，举手给我看。
Okay.
好，
How many of you are emerald executives?
你们有多少人呢是绿宝？
Just emeralds. Show me.
这只是绿宝。
Okay.
好，
Okay. And how many are diamonds?
有多少人是钻石？
Okay. And how many are blue diamonds?
有多少人是蓝钻？
Wow, mostly blue diamonds.
哇，大部分都是蓝钻哎，哇！
Okay. And then how about team elite?
那有谁是环宇领袖的？
Okay. Fantastic.
好，太棒了，太棒了。
All right. Okay. Let's jump in here. Let's go to number 1. Let's talk about recruiting yourself.
好，我们就赶快切入重点，如何成功推荐自己。
As we always say, there's only one person you have to recruit.
就像我一直在讲的，其实
Only
只
one.
有一个人你需要去推荐他，只有一个，
And that one person is you.
那个人就是你。
Okay. You have to really decide that you're going to do this business.
也就是你真的要决定，做出决定来，你要来从事这个事业。
Too many times we hold back. We don't fully commit. We haven't really made up our minds that this is what we're going to do.
有很多时候呢，我们只是想一想我要这么做，但是我没有真的是全力以赴，没有真的是完全全力的往前冲刺，只是想一想，并没有认定这就是我要做的事业。
I would think that most of you here have made that commitment already. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here as rubies and above.
那我也会去认定说，现在坐在这里的你们呢，其实就是已经下定了这样的决心跟承诺的，否则的话，你也不会冲到红宝，你也不会坐在这里了。
So once you've actually done that, then you can really begin to build. For your downlines, this is a key point. Sometimes you have to take them aside, you have to sit them down one-on-one when you coach them, and you have to say, you're not even in. You're not even really in the business. You're holding back. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You know, recruit yourself.
所以呢，一旦你是真的来到这个位置，你是坚定的做下决定之后，这才算是真的可以开始玩了。有些时候，当你对你的下线在进行1对1的辅导的时候，你真的要拉着他坐下来，打开心的去跟他谈。你根本还没有全心投入，你真的还没有进入这个事业，你要就是一定要你自己真的愿意全心的投入，下了这个决定。
I remember a story about Darlene Shear. Darlene Shear was the first team elite in Canada.
Darlene Shear 呢，她是在加拿大的第一位环宇领袖，她有个故事。
Darlene is a fantastic leader, really a fantastic person.
Darlene 呢，她是一个非常了不起的领袖。
And I remember she had a very successful businessman that was at one of her meetings, and she was talking to him after the meeting, and I was standing there, and I overheard her tell him what to do.
那有一次在会后会的时候呢，我听到他在跟他其中一个非常成功的这个下线，他是一个生意人，他跟他在说话，我刚好是不小心听到他们的谈话。
I don't remember his name, but it was something like Robert or something like that.
这个下线呢，我不知道他的名字，他记得好像是被 Robert 还是什么东西的，就
She
是
said, Robert, how many new skin products do you have at your house?
他说 Robert 在你家里面有多少如新的产品呢？
And Robert said, oh, I've got a lot, maybe 30 or 40.
那 Robert 说有啊，我家大概有30到40种。
She said, Robert, you still haven't decided if you're really going to do this business.
然后这个导演就跟那个 Robert 说 ，Robert 你根本还没有决定好，你到底要不要做这个事业啊？
She said, Robert, I want you to go home.
然后他就说 Robert 我要你回家，
Take all your clothes off.
把你全身的衣服都脱光光，
Dump all those products in your bathtub.
然后把所有的产品都丢到你的浴缸里，
All of them.
所有的产品，
And you sit in them until you figure it out.
然后你跟他们坐在这个浴缸里，直到你搞清楚为止。
And you better let new skin soak into you,
你最好要就像这样子零距离的让如新的产品靠近你，如新事业接近你。
She said, you stay there until you decide that you're really going to do this business.
他说你就给我待在里面，直到你真的搞清楚为止。
Sometimes you have to tell grown men what to do.
有些时候你真的要告诉成年男人该怎么做，就要像这样子跟他说。
Darlene doesn't have a problem telling people what to do. She's a great leader.
所以呢，我觉得达令在教别人该怎么做这件事情上面，他真的是太厉害了，他一点困难都没有。
Okay, and so how do you know if you've really truly recruited yourself? How do you know?
你要怎么知道你自己是否真的成功推荐了自己啊？你要怎么知道？
The way you know if you have truly recruited yourself is when you can say, I'm going to do this business for the rest of my life, no matter what.
所以唯一你能知道你真的成功了，推荐了你自己的方式，就是你能够真心诚意的说出来，这一辈子不管发生什么事情，我都做定这个事业了。
How many of you here think you can honestly say that?
有没有多少人认为你可以真心诚意的说出这句话呀？
Okay, I want you to be really honest.
好，我要你们真的是诚实的哦。
What happens if you get really sick?
万一你病得很严重怎么办？
Will you still do new skin?
你还会是在如新事业上很全力的冲刺吗？
What happens if you get paralyzed?
万一你瘫痪了怎么办？
All that works is your mouth.
所有的那个嘴巴都只能剩下嘴巴可以动了。
Will you still do new skin?
你还会做如新吗？
What happens if you get divorced?
万一你离婚了怎么办？
What happens if you get divorced and your spouse takes the new skin business and you have to start all over?
万一你离婚了，然后你的配偶拿走如新的这个经营权，然后你要自己从头开始怎么办？做不做？
Start again, okay.
就再从头开始，对不对？
I mean, that's really the measure, you know. If you can say in your heart with complete honesty, I'm going to do this business for the rest of my life, no matter what, then you're really in. You really recruited yourself.
所以这是一把很清楚的尺，一旦你可以真心诚意、很诚实的说出来，不管发生什么，我都做定了，那你就真的是成功推荐自己进入这个事业了。
And there are team elites in this room
在这个房间里面呢，也有寰宇领袖。
that have been through most of those challenges.
我想，我猜这些寰宇领袖，其实刚才我说的那些挑战，他们很多人都曾经经历过，
And they're still here.
而他们今天仍然在这里。
Let's give them a hand.
让我们给他们掌声鼓励，真的是太了不起了。
All right.
好，
Okay, let's go to the next one then.
好，那让我们来看下一章，
Okay, let's talk about vision.
我们来谈一谈愿景。
Once you've decided you're going to do it for the rest of your life no matter what, then you got to decide what it is you're going to do.
一旦你决定接下来这辈子呢，不管怎么样你都做定了，那接下来就要想一想，你到底要得到什么呢？
You have to decide what you really want from your new skin business.
你一定要去决定，从你的如新事业当中，你究竟想得到些什么？
Okay, we call this your why.
我们把它称为是你的为什么？
Why are you doing this?
你为什么要做这件事呢？
And it's really important that your why is big enough and strong enough that it will get you through the obstacles that you will for sure encounter in the process of building your business.
很重要的一件事情就是你的这个为什么是不是真的够有力量、够大到呢？它可以支撑住你走过所有你会遇到的困难，在你要经营事业的路上。
Has anyone here ever become a ruby without anyone telling you no?
有没有人在你成为红宝的路上，你从来没有碰过一个人，他拒绝过你？
Has anyone ever become a blue diamond without having executives quit?
有没有人在成为蓝钻的路上，你从来没有遇到过你的主任掉了的？
Has anybody become a blue diamond without having some really tough challenges, maybe even financial challenges along the way?
有没有人在你成为蓝钻的这条路上，你从来都没有遇到过很严重的一些问题，好比有可能是财务上的问题，或者人生中其他重大的挑战的？
So you are going to have challenges.
所以说，挑战是一定会有的。
And the thing that gets you through them or over them or under them or around them, whatever way you want to go, is your why. How big is your why?
而能够支撑着你去穿过或者去走过或者去经历过这些挑战这些障碍的，就是你的那个为什么。这个为什么就要大到这样的程度。
Okay, I'll tell you what it was for me.
好，我告诉你我的为什么是什
You
么。
see, when I got recruited by my brother-in-law, Craig Tillotson,
我当时是被我的这个姐夫，我的姐夫他叫 Craig Tillotson， 当时是他推荐我的。
I noticed that my motivation was different than his.
我留意到呢，我想做的动机跟他的不一样。
Craig is about the funnest guy to ever be around. You know, he loves to have fun. He loves to play jokes. He loves to drive the fastest cars. All those things.
Cray 呢，他真的是一个非常好玩的人，跟他在一起呢，很多很好玩的事情都会发生。他喜欢开快车啊，喜欢讲笑话呀，他就是一直在寻找乐趣的人。
Craig is kind of like the happy personality, party, happy, right?
Cray 就是一个呢，整天都喜欢玩啊，很开心啊，到处跟人家吃饭啊、宴会之类的人。
That's not me.
但我不是那种人。
I'm not as much fun as Craig.
我没有像他这么有趣啊。
I like to have fun, but I'm not as much fun as Craig is, okay?
我也是喜欢有趣的人，不过我没有像他那么有趣。
I'm just more serious somehow.
有些时候我就是这么的严肃。
I'm kind of more from a traditional business background.
我有我的这些传统事业的背景。
So I'm just more screwed up, I guess. I don't have as much fun, right?
所以呢，你看我就知道我一开始真的是很闷的人，大概都被我搞砸了。
So for me, I didn't care about cars at all.
所以对我来说呢，我根本一点都不关心什么车子这类的事情。
That wasn't motivating enough for me to make me do newsstand.
对我来说，这些事情不够有力量，能够让我有撑过这个事业的动机。
The thing that was motivating for me is that I didn't want to have to worry about money in my life.
不过对我来说，真的很有力量的一个支持我的，为什么？就是在我人生当中，我不想再为钱担心了。
I grew up in a family where my parents went through the Great Depression in the United States.
我的家庭，我的父母，他们当时成长的过程的背景就是美国经济大萧条的时候。
Their whole childhood was very difficult financially.
所以对我父母来说，他们的童年时光是在财务上非常拮据的。
They didn't even have the proper shoes to wear, sometimes no shoes.
甚至有时候他们是没有鞋子可以穿的，他们连一双像样的鞋都没有。
Many times not enough food.
很多时候连食物都不够吃。
And certainly no money.
那当然啦，更别提钱这回事了。
Now when you grow up like that, it changes you, how you view life.
当你的成长背景过程是这样子的时候，会改变你在看事情的角度跟方向。
So my whole life growing up, even though my parents were hard workers, they had okay jobs. My father worked for the government. My mother was a school teacher.
所以呢，就算在我成长的过程当中的时候，我父母已经有一份还可以的工作。我爸爸是在政府部门上班，我妈妈是个老师。
My whole life, my family would say, "Oh, we can't afford that."
但是我在那时候跟家人在一起的时候，我常常听到的一句话就是不行，我们付不起这个钱，不行，我们买不起这个东西。
Yeah, we can't go to that restaurant.
或者是我们今天不能去那家餐厅吃饭。
We can't go to Disneyland, even though everybody else is going to Disneyland.
当我身边的人都去过迪士尼乐园的时候，只有我们不能去。
We couldn't afford the hotels.
那个旅馆钱我们付不起啊。
All these different things. My whole life growing up.
所以说这些东西在我成长的过程当中很多。
The message was we can't do that. We don't have the money.
我得到的讯息就是我们之所以做不到，是因为我们没有钱。
We don't have the money.
我们没有钱。
We don't have the money.
我们没有钱。
We don't have the money.
我们没钱。
Pretty soon I figured out we didn't have any money.
很快的我就知道了，我们没钱。
We were poor.
我们很穷。
And I don't know what happened to me, but something in my mind, deep down inside of me, made a decision when I was a little boy that it wasn't going to be that way for my family. I wasn't going to have to tell my kids, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't go there because we have no money.
所以我不知道究竟在我身上发生了什么，不过当我很小的时候，我遇到我家人是这样的状况的时候，我就已经告诉我自己，我以后才不要做这样的爸爸，我以后不要跟我的小孩说你不能干嘛，你不能干嘛，就因为我们没钱，我才不要嘞。
And so I decided when I joined Newscan that my biggest reason was I wanted residual income. I wanted recurring income, so I never had to worry about paying a bill, paying something that was due. I didn't want to have any debt. Those were the things that really motivated me.
所以当我加入如新事业的时候，我最大的一个动机就是我再也不要去为了钱这个问题烦恼，我要有持续不断的收入，我不要再去担心钱的问题了。
I wanted to be able to go into the restaurant and not worry about the prices, but look at what I wanted to eat and just order it.
我想要能够做到的事情，就是当我进到餐馆去的时候，我不用担心这道菜多少钱，我可以直接点我想吃的东西，而不用担心我付不起。
And if I was a woman, that would probably mean I could just go into any store and just buy what I want without looking at the price.
如果我是个女人的话，我猜我的动机就会是我可以走进任何一家店，买我想要买的东西，然后不用看标价。
Right? Okay. All right. So that was my motivation. So you have to decide what this vision is, what your why is, and you have to make that up in the beginning. You've got to decide up front, because it's got to be big enough and powerful enough that it's burning right here. It's on fire. It's just always on fire, driving you to succeed.
所以刚才跟你们讲的这个故事呢，就是当时我开始经营如新事业的一个动机。所以这个动机对你们来说一定要是够大、够有力量的，就好像在你心里面燃烧的一团热火一样。
Okay. And then you got to have goals written down, right?
所以你就一定要把你的目标写下来，对不对？
Yep. Once you know what that vision is, you know what your why is, now you've got to write it down. What are the action steps going to be?
一旦你很清楚你的愿景，清楚了你的动机之后，你一定要用笔用纸把这东西写下来，然后你就知道接下来你要做的行动，这些行动也要写出来。
Okay, does somebody have my briefcase?
有没有人有带我的那个行李箱，我的公文箱？刚才哪一位帮我拿的？
Okay, if it's not in here, go get it if you would.
如果我的刚才有哪位工作人员可以帮我去拿我的行李箱，我的公文箱刚才在外面。
Yeah, bring it up here.
好，把我的这个公文箱带上，公事包带上来。
Okay, thank you.
好，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。
Very good. I need something out of that I want to show you.
那我想要给你们看一个东西，我要加上去给你们看的。
Okay, so a goal not written is only a wish. You've heard that before, right?
没有写下来的目标只能叫做是愿望而已，这句话你们听过吧？
If you don't know where you're going,
如果你根本不知道你要去哪里，
if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there?
如果你根本连去哪里都不知道，那你该怎么去？
If you don't have the destination in mind, then you don't know where you're going.
你的脑袋里面没有一个目的地的话，你根本不知道你该动身往哪里去。
So it's got to be written, and I can tell you that written goals have been one of the keys to my success in my life.
所以我可以告诉你们呢，这些我写下来的目标，在我人生当中是导致我成功的关键。
Okay, this is my planner.
好，这是我的这个行事历。
And hang on a second here.
好，等一下。
That's good. Thank you.
好。
Okay, so I'm just going to get this going here.
所以
I
我
can show you this.
好，这样子我就让你们看一下。
Okay, so these are my written goals.
所以这就是我写下来的目标。
Okay, and I'm going to have Oreo read what it says on the top. Come here.
好，我来请 Oreo 念
What does
在上面
this
写
say
什么？
right here?
上面写的是2050年前我要达成的目标。2050年前。
So I wrote these down
所以我把这些东西写下来
on，this day.
是在1991年11月11号写的。
So
10月11号写的，1991年10月11号。
So on October 11th of 1991,
所以在1991年的10月11号，
I set the goals for my whole life.
我已经为我的一辈子写下了计划，写下目标了。
So what I wanted to do was just go to the end of my life
所以呢，我要做的事情就是，当我去到人生的尽头的时候，
and say, what do I want my life to look like when it's all over? What do I want to accomplish?
当我的人生走完之后，我到底回看我的人生的时候，我会想要我的人生是怎么样的呢？
And so I said, all right, I'm going to live to at least 90. So I wrote down age 90.
所以当时我要写的时候，我就想，那我至少要活到90岁，所以我要写到90岁以前的目标。
I've since revised that.
那我甚至后来还改过它。
I've now decided I'm living to at least 100.
现在我决定，我至少要活到100岁。
Okay, I've already decided that. It's done.
那如
Okay?
果说呢，我这件事情我已经这样决定了，就这么决定了。
And so this would be the year 2050.
所以呢，这个目标点会是2050年。
So in 1991, I was 31 years old, right?
1991年的时候，我31岁，对不对？
Yeah, that was actually 2 years before Taiwan opened for new skin business.
那其实是在台湾市场开放的前2年。
This was right after I had found new skin in my life.
这是在我自己人生当中刚刚开始进入如新事业的时候。
And I could see that Nu Skin would be my vehicle. It would be the thing that could get me where I wanted to go in my life with my goals.
那个时候我就已经看到呢，如新事业是可以让我达成我人生里的目标的一个很好的工具，能够达成我的目标的一个有力的工具。
So I wrote goals in 5 areas.
所以我写下了在5个领域方面的目标。
First one,
第一个
spiritual and family.
就是家人跟精神上的目标，
Because family is the most important thing to me.
因为对我来说家庭是最重要的。
Second area
第2个领域是
is physical and health.
身体上的健康，
So I have to set goals to keep my health, right?
所以我就一定要设下保重我自己的健康的目标，对不对？
After your family, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. It's tough.
有了你的家人之后，如果你没有健康的话，那就什么都没了。
And then the next area was mental and emotional.
第3个领域就是我的心智上的，还有这个情绪上的这个领域。
I wanted to keep my mind going.
我想要让我的这个思维、我的思想可以继续的进步下去。
Number 4
第4个领域
was financial and security.
是我的这个财务还有安全。
Notice that's way down the list, isn't it?
有没有留意到啊？是到了第4点我才讲到这个部分的。
Money wasn't the first goal.
钱并不是我的第1个首要目标。
If you lose your family, what does money matter?
如果没有家人，钱又算什么呢？
Right?
对不对？
If you lose your health, what does money matter?
如果你没有了健康，有钱又怎么样呢？
You lose your mind, what does money matter?
如果你心智丧失了，有钱又怎么样呢？
Right?
对不对？
And then number 5 area,
那第5个领域
social and friends.
就是社交圈还有朋友圈。
So on the first one,
所以在第1个领域上，
under spiritual and family, I wrote down some goals.
就是在家人的这个部分，我写下了一些目标。
My first line says, myself and my wife Joyce have been happily married and in love for 68 years.
那时候我就写说，我要跟我的老婆 Joyce 在接下来的68年里面过着幸福快乐的日子。
Yep, I respect and love her, and she loves me.
我会尊重她，也爱她，她也尊重我，也爱
And
我。
we love each other more than ever
然后我们会更爱彼此，
because of our life experiences together.
因为我们共享的这些人生经历。
Okay? Under physical,
而在身体健康上，
I put,
我写下
we define the healthy, fit, and vital generation in our age bracket.
那在这个我的这个年纪到的时候呢，我要找出来说我人生维持健康，人生的健康，我越来越热了。
Thinking about my wife, I guess. I don't know what.
我猜是因为我刚才讲到我老婆，我一想到她就欲火焚身了。
Okay.
好，
All right. We don't believe that a person should be anything less than totally healthy.
我们不认为任何一个人呢应该是不健康的，就是每一个人都应该是要健健康康的。
We still exercise every day.
到那个时候，我们仍然要每天运动。
Okay? I'm going to skip down to financial, so you can see that one.
我就赶快跳到财务上的部分，好了，这样你们才能看到这里的目标。
Remember, this is age 90 in my life, right?
记得那个是在90岁，我在90岁的时候要达成的目标，对不对？
It says we are totally financially secure.
上面写的是到了90岁的时候，我们要在财务上是完完全全的很安全的、很稳固的。
Our net worth exceeds $100 million.
我们的净资产呢要有1亿美元。
Our children are set for life.
那我们的孩子呢，他们的生活呢是非常的安稳的。
They know it now, but we didn't tell them until they were over 30 years old.
他们现在知道，但是呢，我不会让他们在30岁以前就知道我们有这么多钱。
Yeah, you can't let young kids know, can you?
对，你就是不能让小孩子知道他有很多钱，对不对？
Anyway, those are some of my goals.
好，这些就是我的目标。
Okay? All right, so you can see what I did. I wrote down my goals for the year 2050.
所以呢，你们就可以知道，我已经写目标写到2050年去了。
And then I came back to the year 2030.
然后我又再往回来看到2030年会有什么？
When I was 70 years old.
那个时候就是我70岁的时候。
Then I came back to the year 2010.
然后我又再回头来看2010年的时候我要达成什么？
When I was 50 years old.
就是我50岁的时候。
And I better be halfway there at 50, right?
所以我最好是现在已经到了这个50岁的一半嘛，对不对？
I'm not 50 yet.
我还没50。
I have a few more days.
再过几天。
All right. And then I broke it down into 10-year goals.
然后我又再把它
5-year goal.
分段来看，就是比如说10年的目标、5年的目标，
1-year goal.
还有1年的目标，
Every month goal.
还有1个月的目标。
Can you see that you can accomplish anything you want in life?
你能不能想象得到，你可以去成就所有在你人生里面你想要的目标啊？
If you decide what it is you want.
如果你决定了这些目标是什么
And just go to the end of your life and say, this is what I want it to be like at the end of my life. This is what I want to accomplish.
想象当你去到你人生的最后一天的时候，你回过头来看的时候，你会跟你自己说，这就是我的人生，我已不虚此生的话，那样的人生会是什么样子的呢？
And then you just break it down.
然后再依据那个目标，你就把它分段去做。
Just work backwards to today.
就是把它倒带，一直倒到今天。
Put them in bite-sized components that you can accomplish every month.
把它们呢分解成一次可以吃一口就可以吞下去的这个大小，然后就一口的去吃掉它，把你的目标完成。
You know what? They took my jacket and I put the clicker in my jacket.
Oh, really?
So they need to click that for me.
他的西装上面有那个遥控器在哪
I'm
里
making all kinds of problems today. Sorry.
对不起，我现在会犯这种错。
Thank you. Maybe it doesn't work anymore.
也许这样子它就再也没有用了。Really?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Here's the secret about goals.
关于目标的秘密是这样子的。
Most people kind of stop dreaming or they stop putting their goals as big as they should be.
大部分的人呢，他们会停止去梦想。
And they do that because they think they have to know exactly every step of how they're going to get there.
他们为什么会停止做梦呢？因为他们以为如果他们要达到这个目标，他们必须要知道他们该怎么去到那里。
So here's the big secret that I've learned in my life about goals.
所以在我人生里面，我学习到关于目标的最大的一个秘密就是
that it doesn't matter that you don't know how you're going to get there.
你不知道怎么去到你的目标，根本一点关系都没有。
It doesn't matter that you don't know how you're going to get there.
你不知道要怎么样达成你的目标，这样子一点关系都没有。
All that matters is you know where you want to go.
最重要的是，你得要知道你的目标在哪里。
And you shouldn't say, oh, I can't write that down because I don't know the people to help me. I don't have the money to do that. I don't have the education to do that. I don't. Forget all that I don't stuff, okay?
所以你不应该做的事情就是，当你要写下你的目标的时候，你就先跟你自己讲，这件事情我做不到，因为某某某他不会让我做到的，因为谁他不肯帮我，因为什么，所以我做不到。这件事情是你绝对不要去做的。
If you want to be the best dad, the best father in the world,
如果你想成为这世界上最棒的老爸，
then you write it down. I'm the best dad in the world.
你就写下来，我是全世界最棒的爸爸。
Now that may not be true today.
也许今天看起来它不是真的，
You might not even have children yet.
你甚至
Okay?
还没生小孩呢。
But that is a great goal to have, right?
但是这是不是一个很棒的目标啊？
And over time, you'll learn how to be the best dad because you'll be thinking about that, focusing on that. You've written it down. It's in your mind every day.
然后渐渐的，在你的人生过程当中，你就会一直去学习怎么样变成一个很棒的老爸，因为你每天都把焦点放在这个目标上。
So remember, it doesn't matter that you don't know how you're going to get there.
所以要记得，你知不知道要怎么去到那个目标，一点都不重要。
Just write it down.
只要把它写下来就好了。
Doesn't matter how big or crazy it is.
不管这目标有多大，有多疯狂都没关系。
Yeah, it's kind of like, I use this example, okay? Let's say that there's a shopping center and you want to go shopping.
好，我来举个例子，就是比如说有一间购物中心，你想去买东西，
But you say to yourself, I'm never going to leave my house to go shopping until all the lights, all the stock lights are green all the way to the shopping center.
你不会跟你自己说，我一定要等到所有我在去到这个购物中心的路上，所有的红绿灯都是绿的时候，我才要出门。
I'm going to wait till every light is green. Otherwise, I'm not leaving my house to drive to the shopping center.
我要等到每一个路口都是绿灯，我才要出门，否则的话，我是不会离开我家去这个购物中心的。
You'll never leave your house.
如果真的要等到这一天的话，你永远都不会离开你的家呀。
The path is not going to be always green, is it?
因为这个路上的红绿灯不会永远都是绿的吧，对不对？
Right? So it doesn't matter that you don't know how you're going to get to the shopping center. You just start driving.
所以说，要怎么去到这个购物中心一点都不重要，你只要把它写下来。
Okay? All right. So that's it. I think that's enough on goals. Let's go to the next one.
所以我想这就是我在目标部分要讲的。
Okay. Let's talk about commitment for a moment.
好，我们来开始讲一讲承诺。
Most people don't know how to really commit to something.
说真的，大多数的人都不知道如何履行他的承诺。
This is a critical thing for you, plus for you to teach your downlines, right?
对你还有对你的下线来说，这是很重要的一个东西，因为你要知道，而且你也要教你的下线。
Most people quit the biggest commitment they ever make in their life.
有很多人在人生中，在他许多大的承诺里面，他半途而废了。
Maybe not in Taiwan, okay?
也许不是在台湾啦，
But in the United States,
但是你知道，在美国，
over half the people that get married.
大概有一半的人他们结婚然后离了婚。
Okay, now I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm just making an observation. That's a pretty big commitment that people make.
我不是在要去评论任何人，但是我只是拿这个作为一个例子来看，其实婚姻是每个人在人生当中算是一个非常大的承诺的。
And half the people quit.
但是却有一半的人这个半途而废了。
So what makes you think they're going to stay in your new skin business?
所以你觉得，如果要他们留在这个如新事业的话，得花上多少力气呢？
If they can't stay in their marriage,
如果他们连婚姻这个承诺都守不住了，
how do they stay in the new skin business?
那他们怎么可能去守住他的如新事业啊？
Certainly a lesser commitment, right?
这当然就是这个承诺比起婚姻来说小多了。
As all of you undoubtedly already know, most people are going to quit.
所以我想坐在这里的你们一定都已经很清楚，大部分的人都会放弃。
I mean, that's just normal that they're going to quit. Plan on it, right?
我的意思就是这是很正常的，他们就是有人会放弃。
And I guess what I'm saying is it shouldn't be a surprise to you, and you probably ought to teach that to your downline.
所以呢，我觉得这件事情对你来说，应该你一点都不会觉得惊讶，而且你还会这样教你的下线。
So what it means to be committed is you see it through to the very end. That's what it means.
究竟什么叫做有承诺呢？就是你看到这件事情的时候，你是已经坚持做到最后了，你是看到它的最后要完成的那一天的。
It's easy to start, isn't it?
要开始是很简单的，对不对？
Nearly anyone can start anything.
几乎任何一个人都可以开始做任何一件事情。
Okay? The difficult part is to finish.
但是困难的部分就是要去做完它，要完成它。
Many people start,
开始的人多，
but few people finish.
但是完成的人少。
So make it a goal that you will be a finisher.
所以为自己定下一个目标，就是你会当个完成者，有始有终的完成者。
That you will finish what you start in your life, right?
也就是在你的人生当中，当你开了个头，你就会把它做到尾。
Right?
How?
Click there.
我正好是朝着那边点。
Let's go to persistence and perseverance.
好，让我们来讲坚持。
You know, sometimes you start into your new skin business or you start into any big objective, any big goal you have, and it seems like things start off okay, but then they start to slow down.
有时候呢，在你人生当中，当你开始像是如新事业，或者是你生命当中其他比较重大的承诺的时候，你会发现到一开始事情好像推动得很顺利，可是渐渐的它就停下来，慢下来了。
I've had several times in my life when there were just lots of things that were going wrong.
那在我的人生里面呢，有很多时候就觉得好像一切都不对劲了。
I mean, I had a lawsuit going on one time. A person sued me.
那我记得说，曾经有一次呢，还有人跟我打官司，还告我呢。
I had the IRS come and say you owe us more money in taxes.
或者是那个国税局来查我的账，说你没有缴税。
I had well, that's a long story. I really can't tell you that story right now.
就是还有很多很长的故事，一言难尽啊。
There was a really famous person in the United States that was killing a lot of people.
你知道，在美国有一个连续杀人犯，他是很有
They
名的。
called him the Unabomber.
他们叫他这个联合炸弹客。
This was like 10 years ago in America.
就是在美国10年前发生的事情。
And this guy would mail packages to people.
这个人呢，他就是寄邮件、寄包裹给别
And they
人，
were a bomb.
结果那个包裹里面
And they would open the package up and it would blow up and kill people, you know?
那个炸弹里面装的是颗炸弹，他只要打开这个包裹，这个炸弹就会
And I
引
was
爆。
flying back from Japan. I'd been in Japan working new skin, and I landed in San Francisco and I called my wife on the phone.
那个时候呢，我去日本就是做我的如新事业，然后我从日本回到这个旧金山的时候呢，然后我打电话给我老婆，
And my wife said, I'm so glad you called.
我老婆说谢谢你打来了。
She said, there's 2 FBI agents here in our living room that want to talk to you.
我说老公，我们家客厅现在有2个 FBI 的干员，他们要跟你讲话。
And I said, FBI, really? What for?
我说FBI， 他们要碰一下。
And so the gentleman said, now, are you coming to Utah now? And I said, yeah, I'm just waiting to catch my flight to Utah, so I'll be there in a couple hours. And they said, okay, we'll be waiting for you.
其中一个男士就说，你现在是准备在换飞机要回来路上是吧？我说对，我现在正在准备要换飞机回到犹他州。他说好，我们在家等你。
When I got home, they were questioning me. They said, we think you know who this Unabomber is.
我回到家的时候，他们开始质问我，因为他们说我们有理由相信你认识这个邮件的这个炸弹客。
They were saying, think, you know, who could it be? Think who is like this, who's like this, who's like this.
他们说你想清楚，到底是谁？他会是谁？你讲清楚，你说出来。
I was just at a loss, you know.
我真的有点，那时候我真的有点迷糊了，我到底什么状况啊？
I just thought, who's the downline that I don't like very much?
我就开始想，到底我是惹哪个下线不爽啦？
Maybe I can just tell them, oh, it might be this guy.
所以我就想，那我就跟他们说，那也许是那一个，是那一个。
So anyway, yeah, I just, you know, I couldn't know, I didn't know. And
我真的不知道啦。
it turns out they eventually caught him, and I had no connection to him.
但是真的，最后他们真的抓到他了，我也不晓得是不是因为我的关系。
So this was just a really difficult time in my life.
所以对我来说，这些时刻是真的人生当中很难熬的时刻。
It seemed like every month another huge thing was going wrong, you
就
know.
有点像是每个月都会发生一件很大的事情出问题。
And so in the middle of all this, I'm trying to build my business, my new skin business, right?
而且在那个同时，我还正在建造我的如新事业。
And you just have to remember that sometimes when it's the darkest,
但是你一定要记得，有时候当黑暗来临的时候，
when it seems like you just can't make any progress, even though you're pushing and pushing,
当你看到所有的一切，不管你再怎么努力，却好像一点进展都没有的时候，
that, right at that point, is when you're about to have a breakthrough.
就在那一刻，就代表你的突破点要来了。